Hi. A few things to tell you about. First of all, after I'm finished, there is going to be a question and answer session with Anthony Lebrano. So if you'll hang around for that, I'm going to be really quick here. One thing we want to make sure we emphasize here is the importance of the next Board of Trustees elections. Okay? They're going to be coming in the spring of next year, and frankly, a lot of us haven't cared a whole lot about it because we didn't think it mattered. And up until fairly recently, it appeared that it didn't. We were wrong. So it would be really helpful if as many of you as possible can follow along, pay attention, maybe nominate somebody. It'd be a really good idea. So is that? Yep. Okay, next. Some of you might have gotten a little card that there was information about the rally and also about something we call the virtual escrow program. I don't know if you've heard about this at all. I've talked to probably 300 alums over the past couple of months, not self-selected. And a lot of them said to me, you know what, we can't support this financially. We're angry, we're upset, and we don't want to do that. It is not our position, any of our positions, nor is it appropriate for us to tell you what to do with your money. That's your decision, completely. But if you have already decided that you may be cutting back in your donations to Penn State or cutting them off entirely, we thought that an idea might be to set up what we call a virtual escrow program. All it involves is you send an email to PSU, hang on, PSU donations on hold at gmail.com. You can go to our Facebook page and it'll tell you that as well. Anyway.
Give it to us one more time.
Okay,
please.
it's PSU donations on hold, PSU donations on hold at gmail.com. We only require 3 things from you. First, a name. Second of all, year of graduation, if applicable. And third, the amount of money that you are not going to donate to Penn State this year because of this mess. Okay? We will do nothing with that information other than compile the total. That's it. There are only 2 people that have access to the information. I'm one of the 2. So there's no security issue there at all. Okay? Any questions, you can go to our website at stateu, STATEYOU.com, or the Facebook page. Okay. I felt like I had to do this. This is a brief open letter to Karen Peets, John Surma, Ken Fraser, Jim Broadhurst, and a few other people on the Board of Trustees, and I'm going to try to express the views and feelings of literally hundreds of alums I've talked to over the past couple of months. Trustees, look around you. There is collateral damage as far as the eye can see. To the casual observer, Penn State's reputation is ruined. The university is the target of terrible jokes and public insults. There are questions raised about the legitimacy of a Penn State education, and large Clery Act fines may be in our future. The highly honored football program has been hobbled by outrageous NCAA sanctions and massive fines. Hold on. Have been assessed. And who can we thank for much of this? Our prominent leaders who have supposedly been committed to protecting the best interests of Penn State. Folks, this is the trustees. You say that you love and care for Penn State. Prove it. Prove it. Please find something else to do with your spare time. This assemblage of prominent citizens and leaders, for whatever reasons, has been either unable or unwilling to stand up for Penn State. The media spun a tale of institutional corruption and deceit, and you all huddled in a corner and avoided any personal responsibility. Virtually every spoken word out of the mouths of Erickson and Peets has announced that Penn State has been guilty. Not just Sandusky, not just Curley, or Schultz, or Paterno, or Spanier. Penn State. All of us. Every one of us. That we all deserve to be dragged through the mud and revulsion and ridicule. And some Penn Staters will never forgive the Board of Trustees for allowing that to happen. You have lost the trust of many alumni, and you simply keep repeating that we must move on. We no longer trust you to make important decisions for Penn State, and we still suspect that you want us to move on because you have something to hide.
That's right.
Will Penn State recover from all of this? Of course it will. In fact, it began to heal itself last November. The university is too strong and essentially healthy to be permanently crippled. But, trustees, it will be so despite you and not because of you. The truth is, we do in fact need to move on, but we need to move on past you. You are in the way, and we need to ask you to step aside for the sake of a greater Penn State. Sincerely, David Mullally. And I believe we have a gentleman, our honored guest,